Simon, RC Hobbies Gold Coast. What are we going to look at here? We're going to look at the new E-Revo 2.0. Now, a lot of guys will be familiar with the Traxxas E-Revo, which is their first model. That would have been around for the last 8 to 10 years, but Traxxas have brought out the E-Revo 2.0. Pretty impressive, this car. It's an awesome looking piece of gear. This is the sort of car you want if you've got acreage, big paddock, and lots of fun. Serious bit of equipment, extremely fast. I'll go over some of the pros and cons of the car and what I love about it and what we've done to it. We've enhanced this car with stuff that I think is necessary to make it reliable. So we'll get the body off it. This thing's got a great little feature. It's just a one-click deal. We unlock it here, pull the lever up, pull it up, and off with the body. So if you look inside here, it's got a great little cage set up to remove the body, and I think it's a great reinforcement to the body as well. Beautiful looking design, but over there. So what we've done to these Revos to enhance in the way we like them, the two standard servos are plastic geared. So what we do is we remove both the servos and we include one Savox 20 kilo titanium servo. So it's a much more powerful servo. So we go with the single servo, which has got tons of grunt to move these wheels. Much like all the 1/8 scale buggy races and truggy races, they all go to heavy duty servos, and that's what we've done to the car. Also underneath here, we've put an aluminium arm in here, so it's no longer plastic. It's got an aluminium arm, so it's reliable. It still has the Traxxas servo saver, which works just fine with this car. Yeah, so that's what we do to the steering department. The next thing we do to the car is we put a much better radio. This is a Radio Link 2.4 radio. This is the key feature if you've got younger people that want to drive it. You can take all the power out of this car with this radio. So what we do is we can dial the car right down, literally to 2 kilometers an hour. If you just wanted to putt around and get used to this car, that's what the radio has the features of. So it's got a turn down feature, which just makes it even better. You can still shut the speed controller down to half power with the Traxxas training mode, but you can even go lower with this radio, which is an absolute necessity with young children that are going to drive the car. It's not really a young child's car. It's a car where the children stand back and you drive the car way out there because it is so powerful. So that's what we do with that. So you can turn it all down. The other things we include with the car are batteries. So you need 2 choices of batteries here, either 2 11.1s, which is a free cell battery, or either 2 7.4 volt batteries. So we give you the option of both. You can run it on 14.8 volts, which is 2 7.4s, or you can run it on 22.2 volts, which is 2 11.1s. So we've come up with a package. So the package includes the radio, the servo, the upgrades. We go over the thing, we remove the motor, we lock out the engine mount bolts and just check it out, and we test that the car works and it's a package ready to go. So the package we come up with here, so you'll be paying for the car, which will include the upgraded radio, 2 11.1 batteries, $1,550 ready to go. You will need a charger on top of that. You can also buy the package of 2 7.4 volt batteries, which will slow the car down a bit. We'll show that in the video, but much better for training mode, and that will come in at $1,490 with 2 7.4s. So basically the radio is $200, you've got $200 and something in batteries, and you've got a $140 upgraded titanium servo in the car, plus the steering arm, plus the work and labour's done to the car. The rest of the car itself is just original, ready to go. Now, this car will be absolutely awesome fun, but if you can't drive the car and you're going to jump it and slam it into the ground and hit stuff, expect it to break. It's a big car, very powerful. It's not going to like landings out of the air, slamming into the ground like so, because you will break it. And if you look on forums, you'll see people, like YouTube videos, you'll see people breaking them and saying, oh, weaklings here and there. If you can't drive the car and you can't land it properly and you're going to flat land it and torture it, expect to break lots of parts, okay? This car needs respect, and it also needs someone that can drive quite good. That's why you got the radio you can turn down. So that's the package, ready to go. As far as spare parts, everything for the car. It's RC Hobbies Gold Coast. We keep everything for what we sell. So with the Traxxas Revo 2.0, we keep all the parts there. So every single arm in stock, spare axles, upgraded braces, wheelie bars, shock components, turnbuckle links, all the bits and pieces that you're likely to break. We've got it here ready to go. So full backup with the car, everything's there. If you can't fix the car yourself, if it's broken, we offer repairs here. We do charge for that, but we're happy to help you out and keep the car serviced and looked after. Treat it with respect and have a good time. It's one of the meanest, beastiest cars that you'll see run. It's just great fun. We're going to show you that in the video. Now on the video we'll show you it run on 7.4 volt at full power with a radar gun, and we'll also show you it on 6S at crazy power. One other thing we do include in the car, with the receiver box we put an extra lead in here. You can get an option fan which will clip on the motor. It's another part we have in stock. Yeah, so if you want to put an option fan on it, if you're going to go a bit harder on it, that's another part for the car. So yeah, that's it guys. This is one beast of a car. You're looking for something that's going to rule the paddocks, have a good time, have fun. The E-Revo 2.0. We'll show you on our video. Drop in and see us, RC Hobbies Gold Coast. Hey guys, so I'm an RC Hobbies Gold Coast. So we're going to test this E-Revo on two 7.4 volt packs. So that's 14.8 volts of power. Gearing is as it is out of the box, so it's got a 15 tooth pinion and it's got a 54 spur, and we're going to be looking around 50 Ks for flat out. So we'll do the run now. Got a radar gun here. We'll wind it up here, see what she does. There we go, so what we got, 52 kilometers an hour. So that's the standard power you're going to expect out of this on the 14.8, which is really good power for a young child just to get used to the car. I will show you the turn down radio now. So we're going to go onto our EPA. I'm going to drop the power out of the car. We're more specific with this when parents come in showing you how to tune the power for children so kids don't get all in. So we're going to turn it right down now. So we're at virtually the lowest power the car will run at. So I'm just going to show you. You look at my finger here on the remote, we are flat out. So this car can be turned down extremely docile. Rightio, so that's super low power. I'm going to turn it up to quarter of the car's power now, and it's adjustable at every point. So we're right now, we're at quarter power, 14.8 volts. Okay, so that's our quarter power. Now we're at half power. Half power, 14.8 volts. And now we'll just bring it up to full power, 14.8 volts. Rightio, so that gives you an idea how it runs. We're going to jack the power up now. We're going to go up to 2 11.1s, 22. We'll be back with you in a sec. Hey guys, we've now got 2 11.1s, so we're on 22.2 volts. We're going to give it a run up and down this alley here. It's a little bit looser surface, but we're looking for something over 70 Ks. It should go about 50 mile an hour on a perfect surface, but this is a bit loose. We'll see how it goes.